Hello and welcome to Cole's Place. My name's Colin, great to have you along and thanks for tuning in to another fantastic video. Right, okay, I'm here in Tenerife, I'm here in Playa De Las Americas. As you can see behind me, I'm right at the end of Veronicas Strip, okay, and it's in full swing. It has just gone 1:30 AM, okay, and it's time for one of those videos that you all love, or some of you love. Yeah, it's a Veronica's walk. I try and do as many of these as I can, just to show you what actually does happen in Veronica's in the dead of the night when it's in full swing. Okay, so listen up, if you're new to the channel, okay, what I want you to do is subscribe, it's free, push the button down below, hit the thumbs up, and also there's a little bell you can hit for notifications. Right, two things about tonight's video, guys. One, watch to the very end, because I'm going to give you news on something that happened to me earlier today, and I'm gutted, right? Gutted. Not to the point where it's going to spoil my little break here in Tenerife though, but can't believe what happened today. So watch to the end and I'll let you know. Another reason for tonight's video is that I've been asked to go inside one of the bars. Now, as you know, not many vloggers go in the bars, but I just go in them, right? Okay, and what happens, happens. But tonight I've been asked to pop into one because there's a young lady who works in one of the bars, really hard worker, her family are back in the UK, and I do believe she wants to give like a bit of a wave to her family. It's really noisy in there, she might not be able to say anything over the music, right? But the reason being is because I believe her family back home in the UK watch the videos and they've seen her bar and she's working tonight and she wants to give it a bit of a wave and say hello. So why not? While I'm here, got to be done, hasn't it? Okay, so we're going to go in and have a little gander as well, and it's one of the best bars along the strip, it has to be said. So without further ado, I'm going to whiz round, I'll do a quick pan round, show you exactly where I am, and we'll hit Veronica's. Check this out. Right, okay, so for those of you who are familiar with the area, Costa Rica in that direction, I've got the Hotel Troya, Koala Bay, massive shop right ahead of me there. In the distance there, as you can see, is Hotel Gala and McDonald's over the road in that little shopping complex, and straight ahead of me there is the Papagayo Strip. Okay, so tonight the temperature, it's pretty warm tonight, it's about 19 degrees according to my finger and the thing on the phone. So it's a nice balmy night for middle of March here in Playa De Las Americas. Right, okay, so a couple of things before I go into Veronica's. I always say on these videos, people are in party mode, they're in holiday mode, they're under the influence of alcohol and possibly more. You may hear or see things you don't want to hear or see, okay, including possibly bad language, gestures. I try not to film any violence or anybody who's too drunk, but sometimes it is unavoidable, sorry. So if that's not your thing, just fast forward to the end of the video and make sure to get out of it alive, all right, okay? If you're okay with all that, carry on watching, because I don't edit, right? I don't edit anything out. What I film is basically what happens in front of me. Now then, Veronica's has got a bit of a reputation for certain types of behaviour, certain crimes. We'll see. Okay, we're going to see what happens. Look back on the channel, I've done this walk at this time of night and later and earlier on several occasions, and it's not been too bad. There's been the odd little thing here and there, so we'll see what happens. What I'll do, I've got to be honest with you, I'm not in a massive party mode tonight because I'm absolutely shattered. It's been a long day. So what I'll do, I'm not going to go in all the bars, purely because I've not been in beforehand and asked permission. Most of the bars are fine with me going in, but I'll just show you what's going on, not from right on the outside. You will be able to see inside, and yeah, we'll have a look anyway and we'll see how we go. Okay, so first one I want to show you tonight, it's back open and it's looking absolutely superb. This is Papagayo Tenerife. It's got a new sign, it's got some new lighting, looking absolutely sensational. I've got to be honest with you, I've been in here a couple of times on previous videos. The sound system is absolutely fantastic. Massive DJs on there throughout the summer, so this is a place to go. It's a little bit upmarket, more upmarket than most of the other bars along the strip. In fact, it's probably more upmarket than most of the bars in Playa De Las Americas. It really is sweet in there. So if you're into your dance music, into your house music, and you want a decent night out, sit down, nice chill out vibe, that is a place to go. That is Papagayo Tenerife. Okay, there you go. There's that one. Absolutely stunning in there. Got Max Chapman on Sunday, March the 31st. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop out into the road a little bit, just so we can see a bit better what's going on. Don't forget to say, if you're new to the channel, let me know, drop a comment down below, hit the thumbs up and subscribe. I'm filming tonight on an iPhone 13 on a gimbal, not my normal gimbal, so if it is a little bit shaky, I don't bring the expensive gimbal down here this time of night. So, Subway's still open. It's gone 1:30 AM. Subway's still open. For some reason, KFC tonight is closed. Usually open at this time of night. But there's plenty of other places you can go to eat along the strip. You're never short of a late night snack along here. Right, okay, so first bar is Joyce Bar. Always busy. I will try and talk over the music as much as I can. Right, and the second one, I'm just going to go over there out the way a little bit so you can hear what I'm saying. Bit of a sound clash. Okay, so the second bar, this one here, is superb bar. It's called Envy. It's in CC Veronicas 4. Up above is Boohoo, next door is Mumbo. But we're going to go into Envy because one of the staff members, they've got family back home in the UK who watch the channel. And she says she wants to give a bit of a wave to all her family back home. So we're going to have a little jaunt in and going to say hello. So here we go, let's go. So this is one of the more established bars on the strip. The staff are absolutely superb. Right, let's go in there. Envy, Tenerife. There it is. What's your name? Emma. Get his orders in. There we go, so every night. Pretty decent today. Alright man, you alright? Cheers Emma. There we go, that's Emma. Right, we'll go out this way. There's Boohoo up there. Boohoo nightclub there. Right, I'll go back over here just to give a bit of a shout out. Right, okay, so that is Envy, and that was Emma behind the bar, who's saying a massive hello to all her mates and family back home, and great to see her. And the guy wrote down there, if you're coming in there, it's 4 shots for €10. You saw what was on the receipt. I couldn't really see, so I'd be camera in the way. Then we've got Mumbo, there's the famous steps. Okay, and then staying on this side for a minute, I will go over in a second. We've got Oasis, and then you got your late night kebab houses. Right, so we'll have a look here. Mumbo's a little bit quiet tonight, but these bars tend to fluctuate because people go up and down the strip, go from bar to bar. So there's Oasis. Oasis there. Alright, we've got seats. This is Veronicas 3. In a bit late, yeah. When I finish this line, alright. Yeah, so we've got Donna Kebab House there. Nanjo's Bar, cocktail and street food. Pretty decent. And away boss man. I can recommend this one, Donna Kebab. Had one from there last night. And then we've got Yordi's Disco Pub. Again, a little bit quiet tonight. Veronica's Beach Bar and the beach down that way. We're going to walk out a little bit. It's getting a bit of a sound clash. Okay, and then we've got a little 24-hour supermarket there. And then, alright mate. Okay folks, sorry about the break in the audio here. Sugar Reef were playing a song by Shakira and YouTube algorithm picked it up and didn't like it. So to save it getting struck and restricted, I'll just pick up on the commentary. Went past Sugar Reef, Jumping Jacks and then Revolution on the right. O'Neill's up above. I basically said it wasn't too busy for 1:30 a.m, but it is a Wednesday night, and then I just basically pan round behind me. There's the view behind, just to show you roughly how busy it is. And then walking up here towards the zebra crossing, steps to the left, which you can go up onto the main street. But instead, I'm going to go straight ahead over the zebra crossing, down towards the end of the strip there, and the Sol Tenerife Hotel. So there you go, back to the original commentary. And you go right onto the first floor. There's one of Tenerife's new Uber cabs, started last year. Okay, then down the steps there, we've got Tattoo Studio. Don't think that's open at this time of night. And you got a couple of late night, how can we put it, gentlemen's establishments. Apologies if the camera work was a bit shaky there. There's a couple of people being a bit jostly, but nothing too bad. Okay, and then what we'll do, we'll head off into the corner here. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, there's a couple of drunk people, but nothing out of order. Everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. In fact, to be fair, quite a decent atmosphere. Right, okay, so I always end the videos. For those who've not seen my videos before down Veronicas, I will say I've been drinking here for a long time. I've been filming here for a couple of years, and I've sort of I've not worked on Veronicas itself, but I've worked in places very similar. Okay, now then, a couple of things. I don't just come down here and film. As you can see, I do have a little bit of how can I put it, patter, a bit of history, and a bit of a, you know, relationship with a couple of the guys who run these bars and who work in these bars. I've filmed in them several times. They do know me, and 99% of the time, as long as there's no hassle and I'm not getting in the way, they're fine letting me go in and film. Tonight I've not been in them. If you want to see inside them, there are other vlogs on my channel which you can go back on, and you can see inside them. But tonight for this one, I've just gone into Envy just to say hello to Emma and let her give it a wave to her family. That was the purpose for tonight. There's the Sol Tenerife Hotel. Right, okay, so before I finish, I'm just going to give you a little bit of info. As I say, for those who've not seen the vlogs, if you're down Veronicas, this is what you need to do. Stay safe, just keep yourself safe. Treat it like a night out back home. There are countless reports on social media of people getting pickpocketed, people getting mugged, all sorts of horrible and weird and nasty things going on. Now, I'm not saying that doesn't happen. It happens in every club, strip, bars like this all over the world. It happens in my hometown of Bournemouth. You can minimise it happening to you quite simply. Don't bring out more cash than you need to spend. So on your first night of your holiday, do not bring your whole week's holiday euros out. Just bring out what you need to spend. You can always nip back to your hotel and get more if you need it, or borrow a few quid off a mate. Okay, second one, if you're going to bring out an expensive mobile phone or any other gadgets, keep them well hidden. Don't have them in your back pocket, stash them in your front pocket, and anybody comes near you, pickpocketing does go on. It's not as rife as people make out, but it does go on. Okay, so just keep your belongings nice and safe, tucked away, out of sight, where you know where they are. And that's more important when you've had a few drinks, because let's be honest, we all relax a bit, we all think nothing will happen. Second thing is, if you're down here on your own, just take care. Don't walk off with anybody. Sounds like I'm being a dad here, don't talk to strangers, but do not be tempted to walk off with anybody who might be offering to take to a better bar or for a better deal. Okay, they're not your friend, they're there for a reason. So if you're on your own, stick on your own, unless you bump into somebody you know. On the other side of that, if you're out with your mates, stick with your mates. Okay, safety in numbers. Don't go off down these little side alleys to the beach with anybody that you don't know. It sounds stupid, it sounds common sense, but I film here a lot, I see it happen. And this is one for the girls more so. Don't leave your handbags open and leave them on the table if you go for a dance. Take everything with you, including your drink. That's the end of tonight's sermon. One more thing, if you find yourself struggling, oh sugar, I've kicked the glass everywhere. If you find yourself struggling, let me just boot this glass out of the way. If you find yourself struggling, that's the way out. Do not go down there, it's a dead end into the hotel unless you're staying in the Salt Tenerife. Do not go down there because that literally takes you into a little pit, and it's not a good escape route. If you need to get out, if you're not feeling great, if you need to get back to your hotel for any reason, all you need to do is go up here, which is what I'm going to do now. Not that I'm at any trouble, I'm just showing you. If you go up here, it takes you literally 20 seconds. Leg it straight up here, and as you can see, straight away, there are taxis 99% of the time waiting in the taxi rank over the road. And if they've got a green light on them, like that one sitting there, that means he's available for you to go and get your lift home. Simple as that. This is the way out. Right, okay, so Playa De Las Americas that way, just so you got some bearings. Costa Rica that way. Most people's hotels who go to Veronica's area are the ones that are surrounding, or the ones a little bit over by Columbus, Pyramides that way. I would suggest, even if you're staying in Pyramides and Columbus, get yourself a hotel, unless you're walking with a gang of your mates. Simple as that. There we go, and that is Veronicas Strip. Okay everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you found that interesting. That was Veronica's in Tenerife, Playa De Las Americas. Okay, I did tell you, I'll tell you me bad news, okay? But I'm not going to let it affect my holiday. Tonight I've been using my iPhone. There's a reason for that. When I come down here, I normally use my GoPro 11 on its own little stick, okay? I haven't got it. I didn't forget it. I tell you what happened. We went down to Siam Park today, Saf, my daughter and myself, and I was on that silly lazy river thing where you go down the slide, and it somehow came off in the slide, and I've lost it. And I didn't realise I'd lost it until about 10 minutes later when we actually got off the ride. So I've informed Siam Park, but let's be honest, my chances of getting it back are minimal. So yeah, gutted. But you know what? It's a camera, it's replaceable, it's insured. I ain't gonna let it spoil my holiday. Just that I like using it down Veronica's instead of one of my old iPhones. Anyway, there you go. So drop a comment down below, call me an idiot for that, but above all, hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and loads more Tenerife stuff coming your way. Thanks for watching. Big shout out to Emma's family back in the UK, and I'll see you in the next video.